Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am Queen Ashe. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I am back with another video. Hit the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I, post another video. A lot of times, people will portray things as being bad because they don't have any understanding. And when you don't have any understanding, you'll just put any kind of label on it. When you're not using discernment, you'll just put any kind of label on it. You'll think anything. So that's just like I was hearing a woman say she had a Buddha statue in her home. And this was actually a TV show I was watching. Okay. And it's been a while, but she had a Buddha statue in her home. And she said she felt like she had a bunch of energy going on inside her home. And she said when she got rid of the Buddha statue, everything calmed down. And I'm going to tell you something about that. You might declare it as bad. You might say, oh, that's so bad. No, it's not bad just because that spirituality is not for her. That's not her ancestors. That's not her calling. That's not her spirituality. And when it's not your spirituality and you just go bringing things into your home and you don't know what it is, it's gonna be bad. Start attacking you. Okay? So it's not the Buddha statue that's bad because people don't even understand deities. There's good and bad deities. Inside of each spirituality, there are different deities. And these deities are angels. These deities are demigods. They're divine beings. Okay? So if you do not know about Buddha, if you do not know about any kind of spiritual aspect, I wouldn't mess with it. Leave it alone. It's not for you. Because it sounds like Buddha was rejecting her. It sounds like those ancestors, those spiritual beings were rejecting her because you have the wrong spirituality, okay? So, when I was little, I didn't have as much understanding, even though I was a free spirit. I've always been a free spirit. And like I say, I always been a lovely loner. Always been tapped in. But when I got tapped in some more, I really, really seen things for, as they were. So when I was little, I used to see numbers and everything. And I didn't get it. Sometimes you see things repeating in the atmosphere and you're not paying attention. But you should really pay attention because God, hold on 1 second. Okay, so when you're seeing repeating numbers in the atmosphere or words, it could be anything, repeating, the universe is speaking to you. The universe is trying to tell you something. And when it comes to numbers, I didn't get it before, but I get it now. These numbers are angel numbers. Remember, there were numbers before there were words, before there were letters, okay? Before there were letters, there were numbers. Numbers are significant. They are very powerful. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss that message. You have 1111, okay? Divinity. Keep your eyes open. That's a sign. Pay attention to what's going on at that moment. Because next time you see 1111, it's going to coincide. It's going to show you exactly what it means, okay? And then when 808 comes around, like I told you, I like to say 808 25 times. And I say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe at the end. Ashe. Because the reason for that being is that's a money angel. That's an angel of finances, and they're letting you know that you have money on the way. You have money right here. And to acknowledge it, you say it 25 times in the atmosphere, because what you speak, it does come to life. And you have 444, that's for your divinity, your intuition as well. Like, there's so many numbers. I can't even go through all of them. And you got 7 is completeness. You see 333, they're right there. I always remember that the number 333, 333. Okay, those right. 33 is the highest level, okay, or ordinance, okay? So, if you know, you know, okay? If you get it, you got it. But numbers hold power. Always remember that. Always pay attention. For real, from any number, and then you get to 0. I'm going to tell you what 0 means. 0 is the beginning. It's not really the beginning, it's the ending to a new start, put it that way, because 1 is the beginning. You understand? Ground 0. You understand? That's nothingness. That's 0. And then you see how a 0 is in a circle. A circle just keeps going, right? It just keeps going. Like you know how when something's loading on your screen, it's making that circle. It's making that circle like it's loading. That's that 0. It's loading. And then 1 starts it. And then you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And keep going, right? Okay. And then you get to 10. You got that 1 letting you know that we getting ready to reload again. And then it's 11, 12, 13. You get what I'm saying. Okay. I don't know what better way to explain it, but when we don't understand these things, a lot of time we characterize them as being bad. But I can assure you, everything is not bad. What's bad is when you're going putting your hands on things and you don't know what you're doing. When you're going and you're following into things, any type of spirituality, just because you wanna be a part of something. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because we all have callings, and everybody calling is not the same calling. Okay? I see so many people saying that they are a part of Ifa. Okay? And Ifa is a Yoruban spirituality. And your ancestors have to be calling you. Literally. You go to Hindu, your ancestors calling you. Hinduism, okay? You go to Buddhism. Did I say that right? Buddhism. Your ancestors are calling you. Whatever spirituality, after you meditate and you tap into the universe, your ancestors coming to get you. They're going to lead you down the right path. They're going to lead you to the right spirituality. Don't just choose one, because the one that you're choosing, it might not be for you, okay? Be careful of the things you bring into your home, because it's not bad. You're just making the ancestors angry, because that's not you. You're not a part of that tribe of ancestors, you know? You know what I'm saying? And they're like, what are you doing? They're like, hold up. They're like, this me right here. What are you doing? And then they're getting mad at you because have not searched out your spirituality, and then they come through your home and you're hearing noises and all kind of records because you ain't searched deep within before you chose their spirituality or before you brought this item and brought it into your home. Whew. Gotta be very, very careful out here, okay? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you're in any type of spirituality, you have to be very dedicated. And your spirit being in tune is going to make you be very dedicated. And the spirit knows what you want and what you don't want. The spirit knows your divination. So always remember that. Don't go putting your hands on just any type of spiritual things. Yeah, people like to play with Ouija boards, and they even say that's bad. But let me tell you something. Even I would not go and play with a Ouija board because everything is made for someone. Okay? You have to have that gift for it. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you put your hands on, God has to direct you to do it. It's just like you have mediums, you have tarot card readers, you have and we actually do a different divination reading in E5. But I don't want to get deep into it right now. I want to stay on track. And all these different ways are gifted. Just anyone can't go and put their hands on it because you will get cursed for playing around. That's effing around and finding out. You will get cursed. You got to leave well enough alone. Okay? Go to source. Start meditating so you can tap in and find out which spirituality is right for you. Okay? And if you go to a spiritualist, the right leader, they're going to direct you and they're going to show you, like, if that spirituality is for you or not. We don't just let you in. We don't just say, come on over here, you know? No, you have to have that calling, especially in E5. We already know, but since E5 has been trending more and more, you know, modern day, as time go on, you see a lot of people in it just for the trend, like I like to say. They're not in it for the spirit, they're in it for the trend. A lot of people like to show off. Some people go putting on these beads and these jewelries and don't even know the meaning of those things, and you can actually harm yourself by putting on different jewelries and things that aren't meant for you. When you talk about, okay, for entertainment purposes only, when you talk about the Christmas tree, you are the tree. Okay? You're not supposed to go decorating some tree. You are the tree, and the ornaments on your body, that's those spiritual jewelries that you wear. That's the jewelry on your body, the gold, the copper, whatever you wear, that right there, your clothes, like your shoes, you are that tree. Okay? Always remember that. Always remember that you are that tree. So when you go putting those type of beads on you, and you're like, oh, I like that this for this, or you see someone wearing it that's a spiritualist, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go get that. You can't go get that just because that person has it. You don't know what it's for. You don't have the same calling. If the spirit directs you to do it, then okay, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not that simple. For real, I walk around with my Ifa beads on in my necklace. And I don't ever take it off because this is my protection. This is my divinity. This is my spirituality. And then I have people and they'll ask me, where can I get some of those beads? And I'm like, you can't just go walk and get some of these beads. You can't just go online and order some of these beads because you might see them, but you don't want to order everybody beads because you don't know what they put on them. And when you receive your beads, you want to receive your beads from a Babalawo. Y'all better stop playing around. I'm trying to tell you, stop playing around. And like I always say, it costs because you always have to pay the spirit. And I've had customers in the past and they be like, why I gotta pay this? Why I gotta pay that? Because you gotta pay the spirit. Nothing comes free with the spirit. The spirit is doing great work for you. And you can't pay the spirit. That's how the spirit is, okay? So yeah, you gotta really, really tap in. You gotta know what you're doing. You walking around with that Nazar around your neck, that evil eye on your chain, and you don't even know what it's for. You're just like, oh, it's to scare people off. Huh? You better know what you're doing when you're using that evil eye. You better know what you're doing when you're using that sage. You better tap in when you're wearing all these type of jewelries and beads. I remember seeing a video. What's my girl name? I can't remember her name, but I love to watch her. And I know it sounds funny that I can't remember her name, but I love to watch her. I believe her name is Mama Naturals. I am not trying to butcher her name at all. I am not trying to mess her name up. So I'm gonna just tell you, she has the three dots on her forehead, and she has the line on her lip. And someone asked her, hey, what does that mean? Because I want to go get that same tattoo. And she did a video to explain to them. She said that you could go get the same tattoo. She said, but your meaning is not my meaning. She said, I can explain to you what this means. She said, because it's tribal, is significant to me. She said, so if you go and you get the same tattoo, it might not have the same meaning. You get it? Like, that's real. It's not gonna have the same meaning. When people saw me get a nose ring, they thought, oh, that looks cute. I'm gonna go get one too. They didn't know that that was the start of my divinity, the start of me tapping in. And now I have overall balance. And that's why you see my septum pierced. I have my masculine, feminine, in all balance. That's what that means. Each one of my piercings have meaning. I don't just go get piercings. And you have people that like to copy people, and you have to be careful because you don't know what you're doing all the time. Just be careful out here, okay? Because the spirit and the physical, it goes hand in hand. We are living in between realms, whether you know it or not. Everybody is living in between realms. You just don't know it. You just haven't tapped into it. Some people can't see it because they don't have the gift. But when you're in the physical, always remember to tap into the spiritual. Ask for higher guidance. Ask for delivery and you'll get it. So always remember that. Things are for meanings and for signs and confirmation in the universe. Be careful what you're out here teaching. Be careful what you're out here preaching. Be careful of the things you wear. Be careful of the things you're bringing in your home. Because this thing is real. Okay? Thank you to all my supporters. It's one love. And I am Queen Ashe. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a great day or night wherever you are. One love. Ashe.